while I tried a program that originates in New Orleans called Sugar Busters, i.e. giving up all sugar, including most carbohydrates. And that worked for a short time, and I lost a little bit of weight, but it wasn't sustainable over time, and I didn't really feel healthy. I looked at and tried Weight Watchers for a couple of weeks, but it really didn't suit me because it seemed to be a kind of control mechanism. I was lethargic, totally uninterested in getting any kind of exercise, and other than focusing on work during the week, I was on weekends I was always very sleepy and trying to catch up on sleep, and generally in I would say a mediocre state of health. I'm a lawyer. I've been a lawyer for about 35 years, and over time I developed what I believe was a very unhealthy relationship with food. Because of overeating and unhealthy eating, I gained weight a little at a time to where I was many, many pounds overweight. And because of that, I started getting high blood pressure, and a lot of my vital signs in my blood tests, such as blood sugar and those sort of readings, became very, very high. It was about time for me to take healthy eating into account. So I decided that if I wanted to experience the great joys of spending lots of time in the future with my grandchildren, I really did want to make a health and lifestyle change, because I was on a path to exactly the opposite. Then the big change in my life came when I discovered Zizania. What I found from the Zizania method was that I learned a lot about nutrition that I didn't know. I learned that I had a lot of wrong preconceived ideas about food and nutrition that had led me to wrongly keep following the same bad habits. And secondly, when I began following the Zizania method, within a relatively short time, 2 or 3 weeks, I started to see visible weight loss, and also that I was feeling a lot better. As an example, I was starting to develop arthritis or arthritic feelings in some of my fingers, my joints and toes. And after about 2 or 3 weeks, it started to improve. That started to be relieved. And after about 6 weeks, it was completely gone. Dominique taught me that how to focus on nutrient-dense foods that would help me, in effect, dedicate calories consumed to very nutritious intake, rather than just a lot of calories that produce no real nutrients in the right quantities for my body. I felt I had better focus and concentration at work and otherwise, and generally I sensed that my whole overall health and well-being was being improved. The total weight loss I've experienced is about 75 pounds. When I was traveling, it isn't really difficult to stay on a Zizania lifestyle if you focus on it. What it basically means is you have to look for places that have that kind of food. Most restaurants nowadays do have some offerings like that, and you do have to make a few precautions and preparations to take some healthy, nutritious foods with you, so that you avoid the totally unhealthy snacks on airplanes or in crisis moments, so that you avoid the food craving where you'll pick up almost anything, however unhealthy. But no, overall, it can easily be practiced even while traveling. It can be practiced anywhere in the world 24/7. Zizania really changed my life in a very positive way.
Call Zizania today to experience the change in you.